what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. You know what? I know you coming home. I know you listening. Okay, I know you hearing me. Okay, breeder, yeah, whore, breeder, little eye comer, yeah. Y'all think her birthday still gonna be grand? Maybe she gonna say one of her friends, okay, is gonna take her somewhere for her birthday. Oh, she still have Papa birthday coming up too. She got A-Shay out the way real quick. Word on the curb is they talking about it Christmas. So guess what, y'all? I'm going to be working hard on these videos. Dang, that's what he said at the end of the day. It's Lala bring a lot of shit out of you. A lot of shit out of you that you don't stand 10 toes down on, I would say, on this day. I mean, they be so loud. Like, be in the tree and just keep it cool. Keep it quiet. Y'all getting louder than me. Can y'all hear that? Anyways, y'all, what it do, Lala gang. I hope everybody out there is doing good, great, blessed, staying productive. I'm doing good, great, blessed, staying productive. Before jumping into today's reaction video, just in case if you did not catch my last upload, there's the thumbnail. Go on over and check it out. We have been on the breeder, okay, lately, talking about somebody stole her food stamps, okay. Not only that, just, you know what I'm saying, reaching out to her bookies, coming on here, sending every hand sign, everything, just barely, I would say, able to feed herself and her children, okay? But thing about her, she gonna do what she wanna do, okay, when she wanna do it, no matter how much coins you have, no matter if I gotta go to Dollar General and just buy a loaf of bread and a bag of cereal and a half a gallon of milk and then say I have to monitor the fridge. You always monitoring everything. So then that's where you say, what makes this day different? Because that's what you do with everything that you have. You got to monitor how much they drink. You got to monitor how much they eat. You got to monitor the drinks and the snacks and the... So this is no different of not having enough, but say you have to monitor the fridge because they have the bread and everything over the floor, okay? I'm just saying, you do the same shit all the time.
Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm consistent right now. I'm trying to make these videos to make this money for my babies. I'm telling you, Christmas is 3 months away. October will be around the corner soon. We're trying to get this money and get it up fast because I got to buy for 8 Yarborough babies for Christmas time. I want to make sure my money is right because we get paid the month behind. We don't get paid, whatever, however YouTube works. Anyways, I'm getting ready to go into the store and grab some cereal and milk for them. I told y'all what was going on, and the economy and everything is acting up right now, so I'm trying to get it flowing up. They ain't had no cereal yesterday.
It's titled, Yesterday After Eating Dinner, a friend said, let's go bingo. So then I say, y'all drop in the comments down below, how is it that you can go play bingo, but you need help feeding yourself and your children? It don't make sense, okay? And I continue to say this is very insane because then that's where you say, you don't have no extra coin to spend when you go in the Dollar General and you trying to count every dollar, right? And say, well, I put peanut butter and jelly sandwiches together and some cereal, and I'm gonna hurry up and push this video out here, because if I hurry up and I push this video out here, then somebody will see like, hey, I'm in the store and I'm only talking about bread. I can only get a half a gallon of milk. I can only buy a bag of cereal. And then what do it do? Whoever is the main bookie or however the case may be, then they send her something. And that's where she's able to come back with a video and say, thank you for the blessing, okay, feeding her and her children McDonald's. None of it makes sense to me. I continue to say it don't make sense to me. I don't care if you have the ones that say, well, it ain't no well, okay, because she know what she pulling. And then I will stop and I will go back and say, you know what, it gotta feel real good, okay, to you to just, you know what I'm saying, sit back in the cut in the background and continue to just scan over my comments. Not only scan over my comments, but listen to everything that I am saying. And not only that, okay, you come back and you start to push it forward in your video. That's the part that I don't understand, because then you'll come back on the video and talk about, oh, the people are so evil and conniving and talk about, you know, me when I'm just trying to make money, trying to be the mother.
Hey now, mother job ain't never done. People always think they can tell you about what you can do in your life, what you can't do with your kids, and it's insane. Like I said, what my daughter said right now, you can't tell them about what to do with their kids. We had these babies. I had this baby. We have our kids. Mothers look, show what their life and show what they do with their kids, and it's a problem because people want to be evil and conniving on saying dumb stuff when there ain't nothing even going on. All you trying to do is make a darn living as a single parent. You can't even do that nowadays. People so evil, so conniving, don't want you to have nothing in this world.
No, this is the same shit you've been pulling for a long time, and I think people saying and calling out for certain reasons, because then that's where you say, to explain yourself now, how did you land here? How did you get here? And hey, you just started a new job. Not only started a new job, as I throwed out yesterday in my video, y'all, YouTube pay every month, okay? It has that you don't work, you don't eat tactic, okay? If you want to look at YouTube that way. Because if you ain't working, guess what? You ain't receiving a coin. If anything, the coins is getting snatched. So if you're not putting forth the effort to make it happen, it ain't going to happen just for you, okay? I would say that. You don't know what meals you're going to prepare for the next day, because the food and just, it's always this side. But then that's where I say, let this whore, okay, get her hands, okay, on a little cash. What she gonna come do? Look at her. Ooh, ooh, look at my hair. You know, you flex the wrong shit in the wrong way, but then when it come bite you, it's just like, I mean, you can't handle, you don't know how to maneuver through it. It's just the battle, and it's just, and then I continue to say, then why have so many kids? Why have so many kids to why if I hit a wall for whatever reason, I can't really do shit for them? And then you say, in this situation, where is hey, is he not aware? Not aware that you're not receiving food stamps? Not aware that you can barely bring it together in order for your kids to actually have? Because then that's where you say, coming on talking about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and cereal. I mean, that's a bad combination.
Give me some milk. A half a jug? Half a jug of whole milk? Yeah, on that side. What's that, all of it? So I can afford. I ain't got no money for nothing else. Some tooties. Let's hear everybody getting in cool. Tootie. No, I don't think we have enough to do nothing with tonight. Alright, so that's 6 for them, and then get the full of water jugs up. Let me see how much I'm making. $2.65. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $7. What's else? I need a loaf of bread to feed them my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Might not have money to do nothing with. They don't have no bread. What? Not now. Go to another store. I gotta get cash back to get the air in the tire. They ain't got no bread, bro. What? That's $1.50? That's the one we eat?
Yeah.
Where you get that from?
Right here.
How much is it?
Well, it's the Clover Valley. It should be $1.50.
I'm gonna get that for them then.
October 2nd.
I'll make them a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and feed them some syrup milk.
And I always say, if you know who you are, just say I. Comments in my comment section just a couple days beforehand was talking about how she going through the situation she going through now, and then you have the holidays and Christmas is approaching, and I'm pretty sure she ain't put no layaway. She ain't did nothing for the children. Here we go again, because it's that same, okay, that shit just rotate and come back around. Okay, sometimes it come back around slow. Sometimes it hit back around real quick. And then we say, damn, haven't you been here before? Damn, then you just hit this same wild. Damn, so many people be trying to tell you, but you don't want to listen. But now I want to come and talk about the economy. What about the economy? Okay, can you tell me what about the economy? Because this whole time where the economy has been going through what it's been going through, okay, I'm just saying, this has been for a while now. It's just getting greater. Now you want to bring up economy. So then that's where I say, tell me about the economy. What is the economy actually doing to you at this moment? Can you tell me that, since we continue to talk about economy? What about the economy? Okay? I can pick up anything that somebody say about the economy, but how is it affecting you? Is it's affecting you right now that somebody stole your food stamps and you barely can feed your kids? But it don't make sense, right? You say, did you not see the economy last year? Did you not see the economy before your food stamps got snatched, stolen, however you want to put it, okay? You didn't see the economy. You didn't hear them talking about it. I mean, I'm just saying. But now, all of a sudden, you so in tune with the economy. Make that shit make sense. Right, so as I was saying, there was a comment just talking about Christmas and saying how she don't be prepared and all these different things. Now she come back, she bring up the economy. And you know what she do, y'all? Can y'all guess? She repeats the same shit that's in my comment section of saying she's trying to put these videos out because she's trying to build her money because she got Christmas approaching. The funny part is, Breeder, why do you repeat the same shit that has been said in my comment section? You never said nothing about Christmas beforehand. You never said nothing about YouTube and YouTube pay. You don't even know if they pay a month behind or however the case may be. You sit back and you listen, and when you listen, you try to snatch it out and then present it in your video and then say, why ho, when I just said all these things, and if I did not say it, guess who said it? Somebody within my comment section. What did I tell you, ho? What did I tell you? And I just told y'all yesterday, she could take everything, but she can't take that the big picture, okay, of how you can actually do better, how you can bring better towards your kids. She missed out on that part because only thing else is, oh, they talking about Christmas, I'm going to bring it up. Okay, they talking about YouTube and, I should have got paid on YouTube yesterday, and YouTube, you get paid for the month. You know what I'm saying? They always paying you for the month behind, okay? Not the current month that you in. Here she go. Damn hoe. If I need somebody to reword or speak anything that I said, don't you think I probably would actually have somebody that can actually, you understand, come out here and repeat my shit. But 1 minute, as I said, it's evil, conniving, obsessed, fake, not real. Then it say, oh, why are you here? Why are you lurking? Why are you lurking to find what the fuck is next? Because then that's where I say, that's the more I will talk and call you out, okay? It makes no sense. As I said, you have a job and bitch, you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I gotta get a bread and a bag of cereal. Then you say, oh, is we wearing the scrubs because the scrubs is just what I can wear, and the scrubs allow me to look like, when I say look like, I'm working something. Because one thing about it is, it sure should be an extra income coming in. Not only that, if Hayward is saying, I ain't doing nothing extra because I'm already paying child support, then you say, where's the money going, whore? Where's the money going? Okay? I can't think far and be thinking about Christmas, and I got 8 kids, and I can't even get my shit in order right now that's already in front of me. You know who have to help me get it in order? Whoever is giving me the fucking handouts. I didn't know that they was going to hand me out something so quick when it came to my battery. But let me come on and continue to talk about it. And I never had Naya quit her job. You don't know what's rolling in. You don't know what's next. But it looked bad. It looked bad because you give this and you turn around and my friend told me to come to bingo. Okay? I talked about it in my video yesterday. Oh, you knew you wasn't getting no stamps, but guess what you was doing? Bingo in it again. It don't make sense. Call me the fucking hater and then you say, on what? Call me evil and you say, on what? Okay, when we know this whole time, people has been telling you, okay, get your shit in order. Prepare yourself. Flexing and flashing when your kids ain't taken care of is a problem. Flexing and trying to flash when your kids need is a problem. Coming on doing Lena her talking about, I need a personal stylist. How the fuck can you get a personal stylist for your girls or for the little girls and you can't even keep up on the boys and their haircuts or their lineups or however the case may be? Then that's where I say sometimes we need to sit down and actually listen to the nonsense that we are speaking. How can you afford a personal stylist when you can't even afford some little $15, $20 haircuts for the boys that never fucking get their haircut? Nobody see them. How can I afford a personal stylist to do my kids' hair or think about taking them to the salon when I can't even, you know what I'm saying, go out and buy outfits for all of my kids because I know all of my kids is in need of something. So this is the thing. I sit here and I hear all the garbage because it's definitely garbage that you speak. And you know what? I bag it up, Paul. I bag it up, Paul. And you know what I do? I throw it over. Okay? And nobody, guess what? Nobody want to pick that shit up. Nobody want to catch that shit. You know what the people want to say? Sound like a fucking personal problem to me. It actually does. Okay? You have all the bigger YouTube channels that have covered you stealing, have covered. Did y'all see the one where they was talking about the people and like Dollar Tree that is trashing Dollar Tree? Oh, this hoe and her children was in there because guess what? Destroying things. Okay, running around doing all these things. So many people has got word of this hoe and now they are pulling everything. And not only pulling everything, it opened the eyes up to a lot of things. It opened the eyes up to her receiving food stamps and how she was shopped for the kids. It opened the eyes up of the things that she is actually doing and giving for the kids. Homework time. Came on here and talked about homework, okay? That ain't what I meant when I said homework. Remember when she was trying to praise Isaiah, okay? Showing little clips of, oh, he got this and that. I said, that ain't what I was talking about. I'm talking about homework. Sit down and actually do the homework with the kids. Here come this whore. I'm getting pizza, okay? And I'm going to make it home so we can do homework. And you can always tell when some shit is not normal because guess what? It just don't flow right if this is what y'all do on the normal, right? On the everyday basis.
Like show them this right here.
Part, whole homework, and just, mini homework.
Hey girl. Alright, this is what we do when we do homework, okay?
First I'm gonna do the part, whole homework.
Oh, you got to push right. Hold on. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. Alright, sit down out there. Okay. Sit down. Where your homework?
Right here.
Oh, you got it.
But she want Isaiah to sit down and do his homework. And then I would stop and say, well, what happened to Elijah? Why you didn't ask Elijah, did he have homework? Why didn't you have Elijah sitting down reading the book? Why you didn't have the other one to, hey, it's homework time. And if you don't have homework, at least let's read a book, you know? I'm steady trying to give what they are talking about, but somewhere in there, it don't align with you and the shit that you give on an everyday fucking basis. Okay? That's what I would say. You're not doing homework with these kids. And the only one that you would show reading or trying to do homework is Isaiah, okay? That's about it. You want to take it further and show Elijah. You know why? Because then it allowed everybody to know how bad he's struggling. How bad he's struggling just to get one sentence out to say anything. I don't see that shit. You understand? I don't see that I need to take it a little bit more, or I need to find the resources on the outside because somewhere within the inside of the school, he's not getting what he needs. She would never. But long as the people say, oh, Isaiah can read. Oh, Isaiah is so smart. This is the one that she always want to put on display. Tell her to sit down and say, hey, Aisha, you got homework. Let us actually hear what the kids is giving. And we will all be, I would say, mouth dropped and say, oh my, you already know.
He likes to do one-on-one with me by himself. He has his math, what he does, and we do the math and the reading where your book at. Let me pause for a minute. They start them off with books like this.
The monkey can.
So if y'all heard her coming on, dry begging, okay, throwing the signals and the fucking hints at her to the bookies or anybody that is willing to send her something, just know the economy, okay, is acting up. Then you say, why now? Okay. So it should be better by October, okay? It should be all great by October. You're going to be working real hard on YouTube, getting your money up for October, and everything should start flowing, right? I'm listening. Why do it take you and Naya to go to Dollar General just to get a half a gallon of milk, cereal, and bread? You know why? Because they're getting ready to go play bingo. Okay, they making sure the kids got something to eat while they go out and stamp fucking numbers. If your dollars ain't adding up to make a meal, if your dollars ain't adding up to feed your household, if your dollars ain't adding up to get the necessities that you actually need for your house, how can I take my dollars anywhere else? Or use anybody else's dollars to go play bingo when I know my house ain't in order. I know my house is in shambles. You know why? Kids don't have nothing to drink. You know why? We don't have what we need. You know why? I gotta monitor the bread. I gotta monitor the milk. I gotta monitor the cereal. So how does that fucking work?
Oh my God, there's some cereal, some milk, some cookies. Gotta do what you gotta do to survive, right? So big. My hand at you. Might be some luck. But it's itchy. Each month, just for them babies. You gotta monitor the foods. If not, they'll take the bread and throw it all over the floor. Man, this right here is up in the middle. Count.
Oh, so it's here?
Huh? 52. Let's count in the middle. No. What?
Oh, 62?
7.
Big
38. Need a 33 to make a diamond.
Yeah, 38. Big huh? So she had the battery go bad. Okay. Then she had to go to her baby daddy. Okay. I told y'all the little, what you call him, little shade tree wannabe mechanic or mechanic, shade tree mechanic. Now she's talking about the tire, okay? She needs to put some air in the tire. A lot of things, okay? I'm just saying. But you know what, Anime? Sometimes we don't know when we are going to have to, you know what I'm saying, start eating our cake. Start eating our cake from the things that we actually push on over to our children. We have watched you do so much to these kids that you say, how do you breathe? Okay. How do you maneuver freely? How do you even enjoy yourself? Because guess what? The kids ain't never able to feel the same. What's she gonna do? So I'm gonna get me and the kids McDonald's. Cause then you say, if the food is so low, the money you wasted on fucking McDonald's, I mean, you should have went to the store and prepared something great, okay, that could last for some days. Ain't that how you do it? But as she said in the video, as she was doing Lena's hair, you know, people want to come on and talk, okay, trying to tell you how to do it like this and how to, well, you know what? Sometimes you need to type that how to do it like this and how to do it like that. Because sometimes that how to do it like this and how to do it like that allow it to look and be better for you, and not only you, but your children too. Like you really in a tough situation, but then it's where you say it shouldn't be that way. You know why it shouldn't be that way? Because the whole work. Not only do the whole work, she received child support. Not only do she receive child support, but guess what? She also do YouTube. Okay, so are we actually questioning those things? Where do all your money go? You don't pay rent for real. Okay, the only thing you really paying is what? Your little light bill, probably a little truck note, however the case may be. You ain't going out and getting your kids what they need for real. So then I started looking at everything. The whole situation don't make me be like, oh my, it's saying, well, shit, it's going to catch up with you sooner or later. Okay, everything that fails everything that fails on your end is something that you didn't do or handle accordingly. Okay? I still not buying the food stamps was stolen. Some of y'all can, but I ain't. I'm not. It's better to say to the people, I don't get them no more. It's easy, right? Because then that's where it's damn. But she's going to blame it on the economy. The economy is acting up. Okay, does the economy acting up and somebody stealing your EBT, does that go hand in hand? Help me understand. Okay, ain't this the same one that came on, okay, telling people to check her resume, okay? Ain't this the same one that came on and said, you better check my bankroll? Ain't this the same one that say, oh, I got money in my bank account? This that same one, okay? This that same one that give all this in the YouTube streets. But when we look over at you, your household, and your children, we say, oh, okay, yeah, run with that one, okay? Take and run with it. Oh, it look real sad where you come on and you say, I'm famous out here, okay? Ain't this Miss Famous? I'm famous everywhere. I am not INFAMOUS. I am FAMOUS. Then why you in Dollar General right now counting up your dollars just to buy a loaf of bread and a bag of cereal for your and a half a gallon of milk for your kids to have something to eat? Y'all just be hating, but I am FAMOUS. I am FAMOUS. I ain't INFAMOUS.
I am FAMOUS. I ain't INFAMOUS.
And that's where you say your resume, your fucking bankroll being so long, it can't help you out. It can't get you out the bind, because then that's where it's like a lot of people look at that shit too. Ain't you rich, bitch? Ain't the coins falling? Now we looking at you now. A lot of people think they bankroll is long and check my resume when the government is providing, okay, 1,000 to 2,000 and greater in order for you to feed your fucking self and your children. A lot of people think that they, check my resume and my money is long and my bankroll as well, when you're not paying no real, okay, can we say real rent for real, okay? We could say a lot of things, because then it gives you that type of illusion. You understand? But when you actually got to be forced to step out here and live in fucking reality, then you can't speak the same. You can't speak up the same. You can't maneuver and do what you do the same. Yeah, I be rolling out them videos too, because shit, nobody knows what's next, since everything is due to the economy acting up. Girl, you using it. I mean, copacetic ass situation. Damn, so copacetic our economy. But that's what it is. Okay? And then that's where you say, if you ain't paying real rent for real, when they push you out of that zone, okay, to say, shit, how long you been on this? I mean, God, what you gonna do then? Because see, then not only that, you have DSS in your life, okay, looking at to make sure you are doing what a parent, I know you not, but I got to do the checklist on this. How does it look? How does it help your situation? You know, and you always say the people that's behind the screen, you know, they live the fake life. It ain't fake when you got to pay rent for real. It ain't fake when I'm coming on here and I told y'all my light bill was $500 fucking dollars, okay? I'm just saying, not only having that, but you know you got to feed your kids. You know you still got to prepare and equip yourself for the day to day. So then that's where I say how it work, okay? How it work when you paying real bills and you still got to go out there and buy food on your coins and yeah, the prices is up. So how does that work when they handing it to you? Okay, all you got to do is just abide with everything, report until we shut that shit down. But we handing it to you. And every time you hand it to you, you sell that shit off to somebody else who don't fucking need it at the end of the day. Not only that, you go in and buy all the junk food and soda that you can buy, not thinking, okay, my kids need greater and better than this. You know? Because then that's where I say, where you come on showing eating McDonald's, why you ain't go buy no salmon, skin, bones, and throw that shit over some rice? You know, you can go on Dollar Tree and get all them cans of salmon for like $1.25, $1.50 and get it with your bags of rice and continue to cook this, okay? Or your normal meals that you will actually cook. And then you'll step out on the outside and make sure you eating good while you going stamp numbers. I'm just trying to make sense of it. You know how people say either you fuck with me or you don't fuck with me. That's just how I see it. But now I'm going to just go over there and read because I don't really know what to give on my channel. I could have sworn, I'm a reaction channel, okay? Everything that's coming in my comment, ain't nothing coming good of what Shanika Grant is actually doing that we actually seeing is actually good. You know that. But you reading everything. Ran across, oh, they talking about Christmas. Let me snatch it. Oh, I watched her video and she talking about the homework. So let me sit down. Let me move these pizza boxes. Come on, Isaiah. Damn. And then you say, I wonder how the rest of the other kids feel. When he's the only one that you can look at to write, read, and do homework. And oh, Naya, this look bad on you because you hard working. So you say you a grinder. So you say both of these hoes supposed to be grinders. Okay? I work. I do. I make the ends meet. How do you make them meet? Co-parenting. How the fuck do you co-parent when you don't have the other parent to do anything? Okay? Because then that's where it say it doesn't matter how much child support he paying. If my kids don't have, I need to step in, okay? I need to, even if I got to buy the groceries myself and not give you no fucking dime, money, anything. But see, that don't even work because, see, you and Naya sit back in the background. Y'all talk slick shit. Y'all talk slick shit, and then y'all be wanting people to come forth. And if I was the bookies, I would have said, ain't your bankroll long? Why you ain't running to the bank? Shit, make it happen. Honestly. But the words that I speak is what I give. The only reason I came on and did Lena Her because people had pictures floating around. And I think I got one in my email right now saying, look at Lena Her. So Lena, she don't cry. She don't cry too much. So we gonna do Lena Her. It's okay, baby. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Now you need a personal stylist. Oh. Your stylist is over there in her little corner, okay? Naya. What happened? She don't want to do it. Because you talking about it's time for them to get their hair done. Well, where Naya? Naya ain't working. Naya somehow in her head talking about assisting, okay, and helping students, and you can't even help your fucking self. I said that yesterday. And then when we look at you again in a Dollar General video, we say, damn right, you ain't helping yourself in no shape, no form, no, not at all. Okay, so how you gonna help some students that is actually thriving, okay, thriving to do better and won't help from somebody that's fucking helpless? Because where you coming on talking about, I gotta get these videos out because Christmas, fuck a Christmas. I gotta get these videos out because my kids gotta eat. I gotta get these videos out because my kids need things. Because we already know what Christmas gonna look like. Christmas gonna look just the same as some of the birthdays look, okay, when a birthday is celebrated, okay? I know Elijah be in the background just clocking every damn thing that you do. Throw that food away. Hell yeah. Look what she got, Aisha. What she give me? Shit. Not a nothing, okay? It all adds up. Look how she continued to call on Isaiah. Isaiah this, Isaiah that. But everything I say, it don't make sense. It sounds stupid. What y'all eat for breakfast at school? He trying to explain to you what they actually ate. Nachos. For breakfast? I don't put shit past your nigga line ass Grant. And I've been said that. Ho got all these kids and can't do shit for them. Can't do nothing but send their identity out at the end of the year. Can't do nothing, okay, but wait around on somebody, okay, to give her everything that she need in order for her to give for her children. And I said that yesterday. And here we go with a video of her saying she looking for some bread because she got peanut butter and jelly at home. And she going to get one bag of cereal and a half a gallon of milk. And not only that, I'm allowing everybody to know that I have to monitor the fridge due to the economy acting up. I mean, at the end of the day, why should they continue to gotta spill out food stamps when you able as fuck? You able as fuck to work. You able as fuck to run to the dog. You able as fuck to house a dog. You able, to put a leash on a dog and try. Who are you able? You all talk. You trying to get them coins up because you know what it is, okay? I'm just saying the rest of the people probably don't know. But let's talk about your job, ho. What's really good? Because then it's where I say, seems like the shit was a little bit, you understand, when you was working at the laundromat. Like it was giving you a little inch. But with this job where you got to wear your scrubs and that hoe ain't giving you an inch, it ain't giving you nothing. It's giving you problems. It's giving you, I got to go on every social media page and it's giving you, even though my iPhone 14 was stolen, I just got to settle and make the work happen on the 11. That's what this job is giving you. Y'all see my scrubs? That's my scrubs for work. But y'all, you got new scrubs for every day of the week because the pile ain't big enough for me. I'm just saying. If you wearing scrubs every day for the job, the pile should look bigger, okay? It shouldn't be so repetitive of I just got on scrubs. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, and then the reason why I bring all that up, y'all, is because this was the same hoe. This was the same hoe that put on the Wendy's shirt and act like she was actually going to Wendy's. This was the same one coming out and talking about Wendy's this and Wendy's that. And there was no Wendy's. So y'all get me? I never lose those thoughts. I never forget about that. So then that's where you say working. Okay. I guess the people shall see. Because one thing about it, if I don't know what I'm talking about, I don't know what I'm talking about. I just go off what, you know what I'm saying? So then that's where I say if the scrubs don't add up to be working 5 days a week, what you have, like 2-3 sets? What you just swap out, like, how that work? You don't go washing that much to just have about 2 or 3. I'm just saying, you should have more than that, okay? So it just make me question the job. It just make me question everything that she giving, because as I said, and I said yesterday, and I know I'm not alone, if my house is not in order, if it seems like shit is just falling or just caving in at this moment or this month, it's gonna be a difference. You know why? Because I gotta think about that next. You understand? I gotta figure out how I'm finna get out of this before I can go back and start, before I go back and start dotting the numbers. You understand? Before I say, you know what, let's go eat McDonald's. No, because then it's where it's like I'm giving all my money on the out when I don't have shit within the end to give, right? Exactly. But the shit that I don't have within the end to give, I'm looking at everybody else that's giving the end within their own household. But this is social media for you. I'm just saying, you might have some, you know what I'm saying, some little storms, little thunderstorms, but y'all see how the thunderstorms work, right? Sometimes it'll thunderstorm all damn day, so that's a lot, okay? Sometimes it only gives just a little bit. Same way as I look at life, it's just thunderstorms, okay? I'm just saying. When it started becoming hurricanes and, you know, tsunamis and, you know what I'm saying, tornadoes, and I mean, it's just where the thunderstorm, it got greater, okay? It got greater in order for you to actually sit down, okay, and review your life, your path, your whole thing before it's too late, honestly. Coming out talking about indigestion, I'm going to have a heart attack. I mean, you never know. So sometimes it's just for you to check your shit. And a lot of people been giving you so much. Check your ish. Check your ish. You don't. But when my house ain't in order and the economy then put us in this crazy situation, I need the help ASAP. And then that's where you say, oh, you never thought about if anything ever happened to my food stamps? How would I be? How would my situation be? What can I do? Who gonna help me? Can I handle it? No, you don't, right? Because your greatest thing was, I got help with rent, okay? Got to pay these fucking lights by myself so the kids can't play the game. I can't do my lights. Got to be, you know, using no lights. Then I'm receiving all this food stamp. Bankroll long, going to get my toes done, my nails done. Bankroll long, I'm going to go eat out every day. Because you don't never think it's going to go away, right? You think it's going to always be the same each and every day. Somebody better tell this fool. The lies that we continue to tell. We tell the lies, we show the lies, and then the truth starts to reveal itself through all the lies and the things that we have shown and also told to everybody. Anyways, y'all, that's it. That's all that I have for today's reaction video. If y'all like today's reaction video, let's throw those thumbs up. And if you have not, I do ask that you do subscribe. Not only that, y'all, make sure you share. You know, because it shows how much you care. Not only that, hype me up. Okay. So, hype me up, y'all. And thank you to everybody that actually be hyping me. Oh, okay. You know, it's Lala. I appreciate it. Also, y'all, at the end of the day, don't forget to leave y'all thoughts and opinions down below. Allow me to know what y'all think about this whole sitcho. How do y'all feel about the breeder, okay, right now, going through, I would say, putting her kids through more suffering right now, okay? Because I'm not talking about her grown ass. I'm talking about the kids. The kids already go through enough, and now they going through even more due to, I would say, the actions of the breeder. Okay, so y'all let me to know, because It's been well known for a very long time that this hoe just stays within my videos, just stays to see what's next, okay? Just stays to see, I mean, is it bandage? Is it band-aid? Is it badge? I mean, it's comedijo. It's I did, okay? I would say. Anyways, y'all, I'll see y'all on the what? Do y'all know on the next reaction video? Do what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do, what it.